How far, guys? How are you doing now? I hope everything is fine. So, one of your friends just sent me this question and he said I should just try it. Okay. So, the question is saying A. Draw a cross section along line 8B shown on the figure below. Where is the line A to B? This is our A and this is our B. Then note that the horizontal scale should be the same as the scale of the map. Vertical scale of the cross section is 50 feet is to 15.24 millimeter. 1 imperial foot is 0.3048 meter. So for the cross section now, I'll do that later, but I would like to start from B. Calculate the representative fraction scale of the map if 1 geographical minute is equal to 1846 meter. That's to say 1 geographical minute, 1 minute like this, is equals to 1846 meter. This is constant. Are we getting it? Well, 1 degree is 111 kilometer. You are getting it, right? So they are saying we should calculate the representative scale of the map. What we are going to do now is, if you watch my previous video on how to calculate or determine the scale of the map, you should know how to go about this. But nevertheless, let me just do it for the sake of those who did not watch it before. We want to determine the scale of this map. That's the fractional scale. And what is the fractional scale? Fractional scale is maybe 1 is to maybe 50,000. I'm not saying this is the scale of the map, though. Like I want us to know what is the fractional scale all about. Or 1 is to maybe say 20, and the first number that appears is the measurement on map. Well, the second one is the measurement on ground. You are telling them that 1 unit is on paper is the same thing as is representing 50,000 units on ground. So somebody may decide to give them different units. Because I say units, we have different units. It can be in meters, it can be in kilometers, it can be even in inches and feet. I can decide to say this one should be in feet. If this one is in feet now, this 50,000 too must be in feet. They must have the same units. If I say this one should be in inches, this 50,000 too must be in inches. So this is all about the fractional scale, and this is what they want us to determine. They did not give us now. So, and that's what they want us to determine. First thing is, take your ruler. You measure from first thing you need to do is, after they give you and they ask you to determine the scale of the map, what you need to do is to check by what degree or minutes or second is the map increasing. I hope you are getting it. By what degree, minutes or second is the map increasing? From my map, I can see it's increasing by 1 minute, because here now you can see 50 degree 15 minutes, coming to here 5 degree rather 16 minutes, here is 5 degree 17 minutes, 5 degree 18 minutes, 5 degree 19 minutes. So it's increasing by 1 minute. our map is increasing by 1 minute. After successfully determining the by what rate it is increasing now, you will bring your ruler, you will measure either the whole length of your map, after getting it, or the breadth. Let me use breadth because this is breadth, well the vertical is the length. So you may decide to measure the whole breadth of your map, or just take one box and measure it. You will get the same answer actually. Or you may decide to take one box and measure it. So I will show you how to go about it, but we will start with using only one box. We said each box is increasing by 1 minute, right? So you take your ruler, you measure the length of this box. I think we get, maybe let me just assume it's 4 centimeter. You can measure it because I just assume we are getting it. Your own maybe 4.2, your own maybe even less than 4, but anything you get, you should use that. I'm just assuming it should be 4 centimeter. After I measure this one now, I got 4 centimeter, and each box I say is increasing by what? It's increasing by 1 minute, because before we get another box now, meaning we need to have addition of 1 minute. So we are saying 1 minute now, each 4 centimeter is equals to what? Is equals to 1 minute. That's each 4 centimeter on map is the same thing as 1 minute on ground. And we know that the value of our 1 minute is what? Is 1400 and 1846. We need to substitute this 1 minute with this value in meters. You bring this value here, you substitute, like you replace 4 centimeter. What we are going to get now, 4 centimeter is equals to 1846 meters. And as I told you earlier, before you get your fractional scale, the value on the left hand side must have the same units to the value on the right hand side. So looking at this one, we are seeing the value on our left hand side in centimeter, where the one on the right hand side is in meters. We want to make them to have the same units so that they can be a fractional scale. You get it? You cannot just leave it this way. No. How do you go about it? You can either convert this one to meters or convert these meters to centimeters. What I mostly do is to convert them to centimeter, but you can convert them to meters, you will get the same thing. Now we are converting this one now to centimeters. We are having 4 centimeter is equals to, don't mind my writing, as long as you can understand what I'm writing, is equals to 1846. If you are converting to centimeter, we are multiplying by what? We are multiplying by 100 times 100 in centimeters. We are having 4 centimeter is equals to 1846 with addition of 2 zeros in centimeters. We want to break this into the lowest fraction. Divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. This one will go with this. We are left with 1 centimeter is equals to this divided by this. Let me bring my calculator. Sorry, think it will be more easier. Let me minimize it. 1,800 1,846 and 00, that's 184,600 divided by 4 is 46,150. We got 46,150 in centimeters. So this is the scale of this map. You get it? But to make it standard now, because there are errors, there may be errors in measurements and all of that, we have standard scales. You're getting it? So we're not going to leave it. We are not going to leave the answer this way. We are going to approximate the answer. We are going to approximate it. We'll be left with what? 1 centimeter is equals to 46,000. Equals to 46,000 centimeter. That is 1:46,000. This is the scale of the map. But somebody, if you want to be more standard, he will say 1:45,000. But at your level, actually, you can leave it this way. Nobody can say anything. At your level, you can leave it this way. But somebody may go further and say 1:45,000. I have my own reasons. But nevertheless, this is the answer you're going to use. 1:46,000. This is the scale of this map based on what I just deduced from the length after I measure one of these boxes. Your own may be 3 point something, and definitely may not get just like my own. You may get maybe lesser or even beyond my own, but I'm just showing you the steps to follow. This is how to go about it. What about if you want to measure the whole length? Because I told you earlier that you can measure one of these boxes, and you can measure, and if you decide, you can measure the whole length of these boxes of this map, and you can get the same thing just as the person who only measured one box. How do you go about it when you measure the whole length of the map? Assuming now I said one of the boxes is 4 centimeter, 4 boxes will be how many centimeter? Now 4 times 4, that's 16 centimeter. Assuming if you're measuring it from here to here, you should get around 16 centimeter. We are having 16 centimeter is equals to how many minutes then? If each box is increasing by 1 minute, 4 boxes will increase by what? 4 boxes. We are having 4 boxes. 4 boxes will increase by what? It will increase by 4 minutes. Here we only use 1 minute because we only measured. Here we only use 1 minute because we only measured 1 box. But here now we are measuring the whole 4 boxes. So we are going to multiply 1 minute by the 4 boxes. We are having 16 centimeter is equals to 4 minutes. And we know the value of 1 minute is in meters, 1,846. That's in meters. We are going to substitute this to here. We are going to multiply it by 1,846 in meters. So here we'll be having 16 centimeter is equals to, let me bring my calculator, 4 times 1800, 4 times 1846 equal to, I have 7384, 7384, 7384 meters. Make this 2 units to be the same. Make this 2 units to be the same. I want to convert these meters into centimeter as I did before. 16 centimeter is equals to, that I'm going to multiply this one now by 100. This will give me 738400 in centimeters. Divide both sides by 16 to get the lowest fraction. Divide by 16 to get the lowest fraction. I'll bring my calculator. This 16 will go this 16. You are left with 1 is to 738400, 73840 divided by 16 equal to, you see, this is 46,150. That's exactly what we got before approximating this scale. You see it here. That's exactly what we got. So from here now we can approximate it and say 1 is to 46,000. 46,000. This is, it's just simple, as easy as anything you can think of. That's very simple. You can use one box, you can use the whole box. As long as you make a good measurement, you should be able to get the same thing. You can try it yourself and you can pick any map and just try it so that you can have this confidence to approach any exam that gives you these kinds of questions. You get it? If you do not understand still, maybe you can come to me directly and tell me your problem. If I can't tell it, I can really do it for you. Thank you guys. Wish you all the best.